Here's third baseman Ray Giannelli. Fastball out of play.
Yeah, you could understand that play a lot more if there was one out.
There's one out, yeah.
It's okay.
Well, I played professional baseball from 1988 to 1997. I had 2 stints in the big leagues in 1991 and in 1995.
Getting him home without a base hit.
Well, we got a big break from him in Friday's game.
I got called up in May of 1991 with the Toronto Blue Jays. During my junior year, I had such a great, I had a very good, solid year, and I knew the scouts were starting to call my house, and I wound up getting drafted my junior year by the Baltimore Orioles in the 22nd round. I did not take it. I went back to college for my senior year to get my degree, and basically gambled on that last year, and I was fortunate enough that the Toronto Blue Jays drafted me as a senior, and I went on to play pro ball from there.
4th inning. Jack McDowell will face Ray Giannelli. Ray hitting 190, 0 for 1 this afternoon.
I was in Double-A, and I jumped over Triple-A and went right to the major leagues. And I only played a month of the season in Double-A, so basically I came from A-ball. And every night in Double-A, we were playing in front of maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people, maybe 5 sometimes. And then my first game in Toronto was 54,000 people. So it kind of affected me a lot. You know, I wasn't used to that. But I wish I would have, you know, had a little bit more, you know, better feeling of what's going on, and kind of block that out a little bit. But it is a tough thing to do. Some people could do it no problem, and some people struggle with it. But I know nowadays they have a lot of sports psychologists that help guys through that.
So here's the third baseman Giannelli, who struck out. He's popped to short.
Major leagues, you're a little nervous because you don't know if tomorrow you're going to get sent down or you're not going to play. But in the minor leagues, when that happens, you know you're one of the best players on the team, and probably in the or top 10% in the league. So you know you're going to be out there every day. In the major leagues, it's different. All these guys are the best, no matter the number 1 guy on the team or the 25th guy on the team. But they're incredible athletes, and you just have to, you got to shake it off. And I've seen guys get called up and not perform, and they were big prospects and just did not, do what they thought they were going to do, or what the team thought they were going to do. But then you get guys that were late round draft picks and get called up to the major leagues and have a 20-year career or 15-year career. It just it depends who wants it more at one point.
Was almost to first base when that ball was released by the pitcher.
Here comes Overwood once again. This time he takes it right down the third base line. Fair ball. Sammy on his way to third. He's got to hurry. Safe. Corner to second. Yes.
The year I got drafted, first round draft pick was a third baseman. So I knew I was behind the 8 ball right off the bat, and I knew I had to play hard and I had to work hard in the off season to get myself in shape and get ready for spring training. I was fortunate enough to, that first full season I had an outstanding year that opened up eyes, and I became a prospect. So I wasn't worried about the third baseman anymore. I knew I had to worry about myself, and I knew everything was on me. In baseball, to become a good hitter, if you have 3 hits out of 10 at-bats, you're considered a good hitter, but meanwhile you failed 7 times. So it is a tough, you do have bad games. It's a grind. You're playing every day. Back when I played, you only got maybe 1 or 2 days off a month. You had to stay focused every day because you don't know who is in the stands looking at you. It might not be it could be the Blue Jay scout, or it could be any scout from throughout Major League Baseball that is looking for plays to maybe go in a trade or something.
That's hit into left field. Carter backs up, gets in position. Sammy tags. Here he comes. He's going to score. Game tied at 4. Yeah.
When you're little, you have so much fun playing it. You don't care if you make a mistake, you make an error, you strike out, you hit a home run, it's all the same. And the next day you get up with a smile on your face. That's how, I believe that's how a lot of these guys that are superstars, that's how they go about their business every day. Obviously you love the game and you play when you're little and all the way up. And even in college, I played because I had very good success in college. You know, when it becomes your job, you have to take things serious. It's, you know, you have to make sure after the games, you kind of go grab dinner and go home and reflect on the game, and you know, it's your job. So you have to maintain a high level of playing, because if not, you're going to either get released, or every year there's a new draft of kids or guys that come through, and they get drafted, and then you have to worry about who's behind you coming up. You know, did they draft a guy in your position? Is he a high round draft pick? So you have to worry about that.
Bobby Thigpen warming up in that bullpen, and here's Giannelli. See, their Sox are looking for a bunt. Robin Ventura in on the grass at third.
If you work hard, I would say in pro baseball, I wasn't the most talented player, but I worked very hard, and I think I outworked a lot of the talented players, and that's why I was able to play for 10 years. I know mostly in the minor leagues, but I was able to play for 10 years and get a couple of shots in the major leagues.
Side corners showed no signs of bunting there.
I enjoyed every moment of it. It wasn't, you know, I did have, like I said, I had my ups and downs. I was nervous at times, this and that, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I had a ball doing it. It was a great experience. I got to meet a lot of great people along the way, all over the country, and actually in different countries, because we had a lot of foreign players. So it was great that I was able to do that and to travel. I think I traveled to like 40-something states. So I got to see, and so it was a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything.